Men make moves. Suckers stand still. Men make moves and suckers stand still. Shout out to M3S3. He had an interview with Bad News Out. Pretty lengthy interview, and I think he did a good job, letting the person of interest speak. And he did just that. And then he mentioned a few things. One thing I want to address and one thing I want to respond to. I'm not going to get too deep into his allegations or his situation at all. He mentioned Cody. I kind of want to get on that a little bit. Also, Polo World. Remember we was broke? Get on our own. Had Swamp on. I want to respond to what he said as well. These are battle rappers that I respect. They're putting pain and gain within the culture, so I want to get them right. A lot of times in battle rap, when we speak on things, we don't have the due diligence done. We don't have the facts straight. There's no clarity in what we're saying. So I'm here to give y'all just that. This is not going to be one of the videos where I'm super detailed and I'm not going crazy on these guys. My intent is not even to go through what Bad News got going on. I want to respond to what he said though, because he mentioned a few things, man. Can I respond? Is that okay with y'all? Can I do what I do? Shake my hand. Hit the like button. Can I do what I do? All right, let's go. Let's see what he says.
And a lot of other niggas, I passed them. The turtle beat the rabbit on them steps, nigga.
Talk your shit, man. You a battle rapper, right? Talk your shit.
So I took my steps. And bro, so it's times when they do these champion lists and stuff like that, it's a lot of people don't like how I got where I got.
That don't make sense to me. You know what I mean? Unless you mean generally, but then again, we are the ones that doing a list. I'm doing a list. That doesn't compute to me. It doesn't matter how you got where you got or what league you did it on. It just doesn't matter to me. Good battles, good work, and we talk about it. Let's continue though. Let's see what he's saying.
The way I got the support team I didn't have, I'm from Bullpen.
Hold on to that. He said I'm from Bullpen. Hold on to that piece right there.
That's how I look at things. If I was a URL artist with the runs and things I be doing in battle rap, you telling me I wouldn't be top 3 on champion every year if I was a URL artist with the shit I did on Bullpen? Mm-hmm. If all that shit was on URL that I did on Bullpen.
All right, let's stop right there. I don't want to play too much of the video. If you want to see the rest of it, I'm going to put it in the description box below for y'all to check out. But shout out to Big Lo. She's one of the reasons I'm here. You saying that if you did what you did on URL, you'd be top 3. Salute to your confidence, man. You're very confident. As a battle rap, I guess you got to be confident. But you said right there that, if you was a URL artist, that you would make it up higher in the Cody list. But then you also said that you're part of Bullpen, right? So if I'm not mistaken, we have another guy that's actually a part of Bullpen with you. And his name is Loso. And in 2017, Loso ranked practically top 10. I feel like him and B-Dot was interchangeable low key. 2017, he ranked number 11. So there's no excuses on him. He wasn't on URL yet. And also in 2018, he ranked 12. But then again, the second half of the year, he premiered or debuted on URL against Scotty in Houston. But that's second half of the year. And then the battle didn't drop on YouTube probably into the fourth quarter of the year. So Loso made it. So what you're saying just doesn't comply to me. It doesn't make sense. Salute to you. And I got a problem with you, but it doesn't make sense. The whole, if I was on URL, your man's right there, right next to you. When you and him battled the Christian Pocket Tap, I was there. He made it. So it just look different when the facts are there. That's all I'm saying. All right. But one thing I also want to address with what you said is the A-Word situation. You got a battle with A-Word coming up. And I guess you made a blanket statement basically saying that if anybody mentions what you got going on, the battle was all for us going left. I don't get that. All right, it started off with Ace Amin. He put a manila envelope on the table, and we kind of know what that means. We know what he was alluding to, low key. Even though he didn't say anything or address it, I feel like that was a situation right there. But in your defense, he didn't say nothing. But if we go people that watch battles, the second round versus Geechee Gotti, right? Geechee Gotti, he but the whole round was about.
The difference is you was online bashing the 7 like you ain't got allegations of snitching too. Oh. But the same rap blood that's running through his vein is probably in his too. The difference was you was able to channel 7 because you was the eyewitness.
Stop right there. I don't want to play too much of it. I'll put this in the description box below. So Geechee Gotti just flat out did it in the second round against you. And this is at the time where it wasn't known. It wasn't, the paperwork wasn't out. So, and I'm not trying to get into the situation at all, but it's just A-Ward is a cool dude, bro. Like, why when the other guys is there with it and it's like it's okay, everybody. I feel like we talking about people changing the rules. I feel like you changing the rules with this. It's A-Ward. Shout out to A-Ward, man, but I just don't. Come on, bro. And then you say he donated to you, like A-Ward's a good dude, man. Like, why are we doing this with A-Ward? And I think if you in a battle moving forward, because I think you're going to get booked, you low-key got enough battles for a Cody run. Like, you know, you got enough battles for a Cody run. So I feel like moving forward, you can't tell them, like, yo, you can't do this. DNA, years and years and years. They mention the same thing with DNA, right? 38 special. You know what I'm saying? Or I don't want to get too detailed into it. Arsenal. Same thing. JC, Averb. They mention the same things. At this point, this is going to be a part of you. So it's either you're going to pick and choose who's allowed or who's going to, because certain artists that you're going to battle moving forward ain't going to be like, I'm going to do whatever I feel like it. So you got to, like, if you're going to continue battling, you got to think about that. But I'm just saying, let's not do that with A-Ward. If Geechee Gotti was right there, why are we doing this with A-Ward? Y'all gotta stop doing this to the good people, man. I'm not saying that Geechee Gotti wasn't a good person, but also how we even got there. It's funny we mentioned Geechee Gotti, right? How he didn't make it to the list. A lot of times in the culture, they say, "Yo, you don't have the, you don't have the je ne sais quoi to speak on certain topics." So cool, right? I'll agree with y'all for now. This is what happened on the panel. Why you didn't make the list, quote unquote, right?
You're not my 20 either, actually.
Nah, hell no. Now we gotta take it off. We can't believe what he rapping about.
No, and the
I mean,
Zero.
He wasn't there for me either way,
yeah,
but
he was. So like before we get into the, I guess
The
the
schedule zero. Back zero.
before we get
Donuts, man.
before we get into like
All right. I'm not gonna throw Geechee Gotti under the bus. You know, I think Geechee Gotti's of the cloth. He could speak on these things. So it wasn't just him. I feel like it was the panel, but mainly shout out to Geechee. He said what he said. So that's how you got there. But let's move on. Shout out to Swamp was on Polo World. Remember when he was broke? And he had a few things to say. And I get it too. Before I play the video, I get it. You know what I'm saying? When you number 3, number 2, and you're that close to number 1, and you have a strong case of number 1, and I think Swamp did. I think I mentioned it on the panel. That he has a case of number 1. Let's talk about it. And I do agree with one of the points he made. Like we didn't have a full on discussion on his behalf in a sense. We kind of I don't say we glossed over it, but it's like we spent the hour number 1 and 2. We didn't give him a lot of time. So I agree on that point. But when you're number 3 or 2 and you're that close and you really, you love what you did in terms of the year. You respect the culture and you take the art form serious. You're gonna have discrepancies. You're gonna feel a way about being in that spot, in that placement, and I get that. So when these guys like mad or they feel a way, I get it. If you interviewed Tay-Rock in 2017 after O-Red won, he'd probably be saying the same shit. K-Shine, shout out to K-Shine. I have no issues with K-Shine to this day. I don't think K-Shine rock with me. If you interview Av right now, he probably said the same things. So this isn't new to me. But I want to give him some facts though. Because it's one thing he said, it's like, it's not factual, brother. It's not factual, right? I'm here for you. It's not factual. Let's play a little bit of it though. And again, if you want to see this also, I'll put it in the description box below. I'm only playing 15 seconds of anybody's stuff. I'm not playing anything more. I'm respecting their content.
Cody, are you going for it? You finished number 3. Are you going for it?
I don't care nothing about that shit. That shit whack.
But I heard that before, Swamp. I ain't gonna hold you, Swamp. Swamp, I heard you say something along these lines. You threw a shot in one of the battles and we still here. So, I get it, though.
Cody whack?
That shit whack. That shit corny. It's whack. I've never seen say, I got such and such winning. Oh, let me change my vote. Now I got such and such winning. Then I got
There we go.
like no.
Okay, there we go. Can we play that part one more time? Just go back a little bit. That's the key point while we're here.
Cody whack?
That shit whack. That shit corny. It's whack. I've never seen say I got such and such winning. Oh, let me change my vote. Now I got such and such winning. Then I got like no.
There we go. He said what he said. And by the way, Swamp is welcome to Champion. I don't really shoot Champion at all no more. Hit me, holler, hit me up. We did a special show for that. She, Ace Amin, Cuban, and Eunice pulled up. So it's like if certain artists want to pull up and have a conversation, I'm going to have this conversation. You know, we can even do a live if you want to. Shout out to Swamp. Met him in person multiple times. Cool as shit. But he just said that he never seen. But then again, you know, he probably never seen. But again, when we go through the archives and we know the history of Champion, people did switch their picks, good brother. Jay Smo's not the first. Now I could do a whole 15 more minutes on this video, but I'm not. I'm gonna probably give you 3 or 4 minutes of the history of Champion of the Year. And while this is, you know, just factually incorrect, let's start with Minnesota Luke. And I believe on this panel, I think 3 people changed their pick. This is 2017. This is when Rock didn't win.
That being said, I came in here strongly 100% saying, oh yeah, I'm going with Tay Rock. After hearing everybody else, I got to go with O-Red. Got to go with O-Red. So my vote's for O-Red. It really went from me coming in Tay Rock 100% to, oh, I could go for either. And then now, honestly, I can't go for anyone but O-Red. So. Right.
Okay, and I believe Luke and Bad Money switched their picks from Tay Rock to O-Red, and I think someone else, right? But I ain't gonna play all that. I think that's not dramatic enough. Y'all feel like the way Jay Smo did it was so dramatic and cinematic, like, you know what I'm saying? James Gunn shot it or something. It's an IMAX. So Ryan Coogler then edited and said, "Action, Jay Smo. Do you still have the same person?" Cool. I'll give you something that's a little more dramatic. This is the following year. So I'm working from 2017 to 2018, and we can go on and on and on, but I'll give you one right here. Here we go. All right. And this is between K-Shine, Geechee Gotti, and Pat Stay. Let's get it. Let's see what they say. If they change their picks. Let's see let's pay attention to who they got.
I have Pat Stay.
Let's see hello to the far right. He just said I got Pat Stay.
I also have Pat Stay as
that's JB to the right as well. In the middle, pardon me. He also said he got Pat Stay.
my champion of the year. But I'm willing to be convinced.
No, we can debate this up. It's not locked in, people. We can debate this up. We can run this through the gauntlet too if y'all want. So hold on, before I do the second part of this, pay attention to what I just said. We talk about consistency and people changing the rules. Why am I saying something damn near verbatim I said in 2019 and 2025? That's low-key same energy, but let's skip that for now. I think we should run it through the gauntlet. Oh, that's actually the gauntlet's criteria, but y'all just seen 2 people say they got Pat Stay. Let's see what they say now.
The Hennessy.
Shout out to Palm Trees, shout out to Beaches, shout out to women, shout out to...
this part is important because I feel like Tony Bro shifted things. So let's play Tony Bro part.
all that in the West Coast. Yo, we going back, man. See if they can believe them lies. Geechee Gotti. Facts.
Oh. JB,
Geechee Gotti.
He at 40%. Pat Stay at 20% right now.
All right. So moments ago,
you should still have Pat Stay because we don't. You should still have Pat Stay, JB.
So I said that I had Pat in the lead when we started this conversation.
Oh. Wait, JB, what's going on? You said you had Pat Stay. Like, you can't do this.
But I also pointed out that I was open to being convinced. And as I wrote down even my opinions about all the criteria.
Oh, so after you went through the criteria, what happened?
I changed my vote to Geechee Gotti.
And the way he said it, I changed my vote to Geechee. Wow. This is more dramatic than what Jay Smo did, but let's continue.
Geechee Gotti at 50%.
You can't do it too. There's no way you can do it. He just did it.
I also changed it to Geechee Gotti.
Geechee Gotti at 60%.
Unanimous. It's unanimous.
So, wow. We just went through 4 people that switched their picks before. We can make the video longer, but I ain't got time for that. I ain't going to be here all day, and I don't go through all this footage. It took a little minute to get to that. So it happened before. It happened before, not the first time. And And again, I get it. There's gonna be frustration with the person that doesn't win. That's gonna happen. Like y'all watch these things and y'all watch the battlers get mad on Twitter and I'm like, oh my God, this person's mad. They're supposed to be mad. Duh. We don't make a top 20 or we don't do champion to make everybody happy. How do y'all think everybody gonna be happy? If we switch out number 1 with number 3, the same outcome happens in terms of, I'm mad on Twitter. I'm being interviewed by this person. We switch number 2 with number 1. We switch number 4 number 1. You switch number 10 with number 7. You switch number 13 with number 11. The same shit happens. This is battle rap. You think everything gonna be peaches and cream? No, that I'm gonna need because I'm a fiend. No, that mean peaches and cream. You think it'll be peaches and cream? Hold on. Can I reveal something? One of my theories. So, Woman of the Year is supposed to, by the way, that's a little key why we're doing this too. This is a promo for Woman of the Year. Work with me. Normally I don't be here, do I? Normally I don't. You know what I'm saying? This is low-key pro. So donate if you would donate for Woman of the Year. We'll get back to that too. In the description box below, please donate to Woman of the Year. I think when that panel happens, right? No matter what is said, no matter how it's said, there's gonna be girls on the timeline infuriated. You know why? You know the real issue with Cody and Wody? We don't have 5 different number 1 spots, nigga. What are you talking about? What do we really? We don't have 5 different number 1 spots. I bet there wouldn't be that too much discourse on the timeline if there was 5 number 1s. You win. No, we stand on one person winning. We stand on giving one person the entire prize. Right? So that's the real thing, though. That's the real thing. But I get also, and Salute the Swamp, he gave some criticism towards the end. This is why I know this is not really like, you know, he don't feel too crazy about what he's saying. Salute the Swamp, right? He said the top 5 should submit why they're Cody. And what's crazy, no punchline to this. I think Rem said the same thing. Remy said the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, they should have to submit. My thing is, with the energy that people be having, like the battlers have to a cool, like a lot of times y'all be too cool for this. Y'all be too, so if we try to, yo, can you submit something? Well, you probably gonna ignore us. If we ask y'all to submit anything or do anything, we really can get y'all to tweet. So I would love for the top 5, let's say the top 10 or the top 7 to submit a video on why they believe that they champion it. I would release it on my channel. I would edit it up. I would interview you niggas. And like, yo, why you feel the way you, I'll do all that. But the energy that y'all have towards this, I don't think that's gonna be possible. I'm down with it. Swamp, I'm with it. If let's say it's come to the end of the year and like you feel like you have a strong case, no, you don't care about it. Nobody cares about it until November. I know, yeah, it's cool. But if y'all feel that way and you want me to come interview whatever it is, I'm willing to do what you say. I'm with that. And if I interview, that don't mean I have to have you number 1 either, though. I will say that too. So, but I'm with that. But the energy got to be there, the willingness to do that, to submit. Yo, why I'm Cody and like this is my year, like. To have y'all represent your own year, that'd be fire. That'd be fire. But can you see me hitting up a few artists like, man, I don't want to talk to you right now. And I know what's gonna happen. No, y'all really don't. But I'm with that. Woman of the Year, right? This is my first video even speaking about Wody, I think, right? If I'm not mistaken, it's my first video speaking about Wody. And with one tweet, not me though, not me. With one tweet, we talking about they're at over $1,200 in less than a week. Do you know why they're that much? And why they might get more money than the Cody? Because the woman's tweeting that shit out, bro. The women are tweeting that stuff out. The women, people that's in the top 5, or I think Shuni tweeted out. They're not only they're tweeting, they're donating to that. So the energy is different. I think that's why it'll be more successful on the women's side. So if they raise $5,000 off rip, we know why. The vote's not even out yet. You can't vote yet. You can't even vote yet. So I know in terms of me, gotta do promotion. We're gonna do promotion. We're doing promotion now. Low key again. One of the key things in this video is for me, you know, put more awareness on Wody as well. But I think with them pushing it, that's why. That's my thoughts, man. Salute to Swamp. I'm available. I think you're gonna be in Philly anyway. You got a battle Easy the Block Captain, so if you want to set that up, you bring the boss with you. I'm good to go if you want that. But again, I know the energy right now is, man, guys, man, we done with them. Huh? We done with them. But keep in mind, that's what I want y'all to keep in mind too, right? A lot happens in battle rap where people speak on you a certain way, talk about you a certain way, be in your business. We gotta stop acting like we commit a crime or something. At the end of the day, in conclusion, we're saying you're number 3 best in the world. You're number 2 best in the world. You're number 5 best in the world to us. That's what we're saying. I guess the credibility that even though y'all say what y'all say, what it means and how it's displayed, it means a lot. But when y'all get violated, just compare that to, oh, you're number 3 in the world. It's not a crime, bro. And then low-key people that you be talking to probably got you number 3 as well. Just saying. But I do agree, we could have spent more time. So with that being said, salute to y'all. We out, man. That's it. And donate to Women of the Year. We out, man. Black, shake my hand.